Cindy Sheppa, I'm so excited she's on here tonight to share with you. And she's got an amazing story. And I always say in Mary Kay, if my story is not your story, we have a story that is your story. I remember just a few weeks ago, or maybe it was a month ago, a woman said, Janice, I have 5 kids. I don't know about doing Mary Kay. So I sent her the video of the successful Mary Kay director who has 7 kids. She goes, oh, okay. So I will tell you, there is a story out there. So Cindy started her Mary Kay business in February 14th on Valentine's Day, wow, 2002, and became a sales director in October 2003. She's married to her husband, Ken, and she has 3 boys. But she, prior to Mary Kay, was an elementary school teacher and a single woman living month to month, paycheck to paycheck on her income. Anybody who's an elementary school teacher, oh my gosh, you need a raise right away just by having that title. She has driven 12 career cars and is currently driving a beautiful pink Cadillac XTS. She has earned 7 top Circle of Excellence, which she's done over 800,000 or more in a year. Oh my gosh, her highest commission check, we always say, has not been written yet. There we go. But the one that they have paid her is in excess of, are you ready for this? How would you like to have a paycheck for $23,412 in 1 month? Oh my gosh. Her dream of retiring her husband from corporate America came to fruition in May of 2018. They are now a family of entrepreneurs. She's pursuing a very successful career in real estate. This year, her dream is to lead her unit to $1 Million Circle. And we are super excited that she is on here to share her story. So I'm going to just turn it over to you, Cindy, and I'll let you go. So take it away, take your microphone off, and go for it, girl. You got it?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Janice. I mean, it was just such an honor for you to reach out to me and ask me to speak tonight. I really, really do appreciate being on, and for you to put me in front of your people. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay. Okay, good. Okay. For some reason, I'm not showing up. Am I showing up? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm little for me. I don't know. Um, okay, I'm gonna try to change this. I'm gonna try to change my view. I don't know why it's not showing. Okay. So I am just so excited to be on here tonight. This is the first time that I've been a part of this event, and just such an honor. But yes, I have been growing my business now for 22 years. It's the longest I've done anything in my life, even be with a guy. I mean, that's pretty impressive, right? So I was young and single when I started. And let me just tell you, I would have never ever in a million years thought that Mary Kay would have been the answer to my prayers. I specifically remember praying to God. I was like, I need money. I had gotten myself into about $8,000 in credit card debt. Has anybody have some debt that you would like to pay off? Was that on some of the answers maybe for the $1,000 a month? And I had gotten myself into about $8,000 in credit card debt, because when you don't have money, and you have more month than money, what do? You put on a credit card. At least that's what I did. And so I was looking for a way to make some extra money. And then also I knew that God had not called me to teach the rest of my life. I just didn't really know what I was supposed to do. Because I had originally thought I was going to be a counselor, but counselors did a lot of paperwork. And I don't like paperwork. Like, I hire that out. And so I was like, they don't do a lot of counseling. And so I was looking for another way. I was praying for direction. And again, I would have never, ever imagined that Mary Kay would have been the answer to not one, but 2 of those prayers. Because honestly, I thought that Mary Kay women had big blue hair and wore gobs of makeup and went door to door, little pink box. That's what I pictured as a Mary Kay beauty consultant. And I did not wear makeup. The only thing I had ever really sold in my life was Girl Scout cookies, and it was really to like my parents. And so I would have never ever imagined. But God had a purpose and a plan for my life, and this pink journey that He has led me to. And so I actually went to one of my little sisters in my sorority. She had invited me to a launch party. I thought, wow, you're young and cute. What are you doing? I thought that. I didn't say it, but I did go because I wanted to be a supportive friend. And maybe you're on here tonight just because you want to support your Mary Kay consultant. And you're like, okay, I'll listen to this chick. Okay. Um, and maybe you're on because maybe you were offered something, for being on tonight. And maybe you are genuinely, interested in learning a little bit about this Mary Kay journey. And so I went just to really be supportive. Never ever imagined, of starting. And then the director started sharing, and I think she's on tonight, my senior sales director, Brenda Ashlock. But she started sharing about the product. And y'all, everything she was like, all the product, I wanted it. And I didn't wear makeup. And I wanted it all. I was making a mental list. I was like, how am I going to get all this stuff? She said the magic words. It's not please for me. It was free. That's what the magic words were. It was free. And so she said the magic words. She said free. And she said, if Deanna needs a practice, if you share your experience with friends, you get free product. And I said, I know people with skin. I could get some free product. And so I was actually her very first hostess. Now, after Brenda started sharing about the product, and I was making a mental list, she started sharing a little bit about this business opportunity. And let me just tell you, she came in that day after playing tennis that morning and she was living the life. And I was like, what's up with this chick, right? And so I was asking a lot of questions. I was trying to find something wrong and I couldn't. And finally I thought, you know what? This woman is a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids and she sells lipstick. She can't possibly make that much more money than me. And so I asked her how much she made. And when she told me, I got mad because it was 4 times what I made as a teacher. 4 times. I was like, I'm educating the future of tomorrow. And you are selling lipstick and you're making 4 times what I'm making. There is something wrong here. But I didn't get it. I thought it was all about the product. Now, don't get me wrong, the product is amazing, and most of you probably use it already. It is the #1 selling skincare and color cosmetic brand in the entire world in the direct sell industry, and it's the reason nobody can guess my age. So I'm just going to give y'all a little, I'm going to tell y'all, Mary Kay said, if a woman will share her age, she'll share anything. Well, I pretty much am an open book. So I'm going to tell y'all that in just 13 days, actually 12 days after today, I will be turning 50. 50, the big 50. And so most people want to guess I'm 50 because it works. It really works, the product. So anyway, when she told me what she made, I thought it was all about the product. But guys, it's not. It really is the vehicle that Mary Kay uses to enrich women's lives, to give a woman or a man a business opportunity where they can get what they want out of life, but still keep the things that they value most in life. One thing that really impressed me that Brenda shared is that when Mary Kay founded this company, now 60 years ago, she founded it on the priorities of putting your faith first, your family second, your career third, and living by the golden rule. And that really impressed me because that's the way I wanted to live my life. But it wasn't. It was teaching in a public school system in Carrollton Farmers Branch 22 years ago. It was teaching first, teaching second, and God who. I wasn't even supposed to say Merry Christmas to my kids. I'm so glad I did, but I'm so thankful that Mary Kay mirrors the way that I personally want to live my life. And guys, because of that, my faith has grown so much over this last 22 years because I can live out the priorities that Mary Kay has put forth, she has founded this company on, and I'm surrounding myself with women and other people that are praising me to success, that are strong women and men of faith. And you are like the people you surround yourself with. And so I want to ask you guys, who are you surrounding yourself with? Is it negative energy suckers, ugly, broke people? Or is it people that give you life, that breathe belief into you, that pour into you, that invest into you? What type of people are you putting in your space? Be protective of that because you know what? That is who you're around. That is who you will become, is the people that you surround yourself with. And that's one of the biggest blessings of this business, is the women that God has put in my life through this vehicle of Mary Kay. I am a better person today than I was 22 years ago. I'm a better version of myself than I was yesterday. Who would like to be a better version of themselves tomorrow than you are today? Then I think you should say yes to Mary Kay, because that's one journey. That's one little part of becoming better, because it is literally like a continuous self-help course you get paid for. I mean, think about how much money people spend on counselors and therapists and pills and all the things. And Mary Kay is like a continuous self-help course that you get paid for. And so I did not start to grow from the inside out. I did not start I'm just going to be real with you. I started for the money. That is why I started, because I was broke. Okay. I was broke and I was sick and tired of being broke. But you know what? That one of the biggest blessings is who God has grown me into through this journey. And to be a leader in Mary Kay, we get to offer a platform to help other people to become the people that God made them to be. That is a paycheck of the heart. That's worth more than any money on the planet, to actually help other people to become who they are made to be. And so I held a party for my consultant, and it was on February 14th on Valentine's Day. I wanted to get a little makeover for my date night, that night with my boyfriend. Okay. And I went ahead and I said yes. I went ahead and I said yes. Now I have to tell you, I have to backtrack just a little bit. I was looking for another career. I was searching, I was praying for a job. I want to ask you guys that are here, who's been on their knees praying that God would bring them an opportunity to maybe come home with their babies, or an opportunity to get out of a bad work environment, or an opportunity where they don't feel like they have an impact? Maybe you're making a lot of money, but you don't feel like you have the impact that you've been called to, right? Maybe you have. I was in the position that I was praying for more. There is somebody that is watching today that has a giant inside of them that is just aching to get out. And that was me 22 years ago. I didn't know I had a giant inside of me. I didn't know, because I didn't have a platform to be able to let that giant out. I didn't have a vehicle to do that until I said yes to Mary Kay. And did I say yes to let a giant out? No, I didn't even know. I had no idea. I had no idea. Guys, if I could never even imagine the life that I get to live. I could have never imagined that 22 years ago. I was dream handicapped. My biggest dream was to be able to pay all my bills and not have to eat ramen noodles at the end of the month. Like, that was my biggest dream. I mean, who is dream handicapped here? Guys, I think a lot of people in this world are. I think a lot of people in this world are dream handicapped. So we have an opportunity where you can dream and dream big, and a vehicle to make those dreams a reality. So I said yes, because I want to make an extra $100 a week and sell and pay off my credit card debt. Within 4 months, I was holding 2 appointments a week. I paid off $8,000 in credit card debt in 4 months. In 4 months, working a full-time job as a teacher. And y'all know, if you're a teacher, drop in the comments if you're a teacher. You stay there late and go up on the weekend, and you get paid the same amount of money as the person that goes home when the kids go home, right? I love that in Mary Kay, you get paid what you're worth. What you do, what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. I love that. If you have good work ethic and you are teachable and trainable, girl, you're going to rock this business. That's all you need. I didn't wear makeup. I had broken out face. I didn't know anything about skincare and makeup, how to teach people how to do it or how to run a business. But I knew I would never know unless I tried. I would never know. Guys, you're never going to know unless you try. And it is a $35 decision. Oh my goodness. I made that today. I went and got barbecue for me and my family, and it was $53. And that's gone. It's gone. It's not changing my life. It might just change my belly, right? But so I just want to encourage you guys. I just want to encourage you guys. Take a step. It's not like this is what I thought. I don't know if I'm going to be good. I'm never going to know unless I try. And the worst case scenario is I get this product that I really like for 50% off. Like that's the worst thing that can happen. Okay. I could have never even imagined what that one decision would do. And y'all, I started for the money, but I stayed for so many other reasons. My mission is to enrich women's lives externally through this incredible product and change faces, internally through this business opportunity and change lives, and eternally and change eternal addresses. This is my mission field and it's my ministry. And I get the privilege and the honor to minister to the hearts of others. And so our dream this year is to lead our team to be $1 million unit, be the first unit in East Texas to sell $1 million. And I don't want that. I'm not going for it for the income or for the fame or the fortune or the prizes or the diamonds or any of that. All that's awesome. But I really have this passion and this vision to lead my team to $1 million, to be one of the top 3 units in Mary Kay, to be able to speak up on that stage at seminar. And we were really close this year. I don't know what number we are, but we're probably in the top 5. Maybe, I don't know. But God gave me a vision 22 years ago when I sat in that arena at the Dallas Convention Center, and I saw those directors and those nationals, and I heard their story, and I heard them give God the glory. And God has given me a story to tell. He has. And I want to share it on that seminar stage and share my story and give him glory. So, what is the vision you have for your life? What's that little girl dream that you've always dreamed of? You can have it in this opportunity, and it's a $35 decision. What do you have to lose?
Oh my gosh, Cindy, you're so great. I love you. I love when people share their story because, like I said, it could be your story. And Cindy, I'm super excited to see you at seminar. I know it's going to be super great for you to be there, and we'll see you soon at that one. But thank you for sharing your story. Some of the things that Cindy shared was what's the worst that can happen to you is you get 50%. Today, this afternoon, I have the pleasure, because I work in Europe, to wait for the bus to arrive for all of the German subsidiaries to come off the bus. And so I was at the Fairmont Hotel giving every brand new directors and directors who I've met for years, because I work over in Europe, all come off the bus. The general manager, Elka, was over there yesterday, and be able to welcome all of our German people and our Polish people too. Poland came in today, Germany came in today. It was so great. We're such a great international company. But Cindy, you've touched so many lives with your story and just with your unit and what you've done. And I know that you're going to be the first $1 million director out there in Texas. So I know that that's going to be super great for you. So those of you who were on here tonight, a couple of things she shared is we do make 50%. And I think one of the things that Cindy shared also too is the training. I think a lot of us are like, okay, we don't know how to do this. She didn't, I didn't. And so that's the great thing, is that we have an amazing training program in Mary Kay. I always tell people, are you trainable? Are you teachable? If I could teach you how to make $10,000 a month, are you willing to learn? Who's willing to learn that? Okay. How many of you are willing to learn that? And Cindy, I don't know if you've called the company to see where you are in the $1 million ranking, but you might want to do that. Like, I know I'm this close to finishing 6 million in Mary Kay, but you might want, unless you know, do you know? You may not know. Your microphone is not on.
Like in commissions.
Yeah.
I am almost certain that it's over $1 million.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm sure it is.
Yes.
But you might
I
want to
didn't even know we
you...
could call the company and find out.
Yeah, you can call the company and find out how much you've earned so far. And it'll probably scare you. Like when they told me, Janice, you're so close to 6 million. I'm like, wait, what? Where'd that go? I have no idea. I like literally have no idea. But I mean, I think it would be a great idea for you to find that out. And then you can put that in your accolades. Okay. So thank you, Cindy, for sharing tonight. We're going to stop the recording here.